Whoa! Hello, everybody, and welcome to Blast from the Past Double Time. Hey, I'm Henry on the regular Laser Time stream.
Dave Double Dragon Dog.
Brett the
Billy Lee.
Bobo.
Brett Bobo Elston. Yeah, so today we are playing the 2012 release Double Dragon Neon. And hi, everybody, and let us know how the sound is coming in your ears. But yeah, we're playing Double Dragon Neon, the 2012 release from Majesco and Way Forward, which was the reboot of the series, the classic brawl. Oh, shit!
As always, Marianne gets punched in the gut.
Yeah, I mean, that's true to the characters. And Marianne gets punched in the gut and then kidnapped.
And her boobs have gotten bigger.
I mean, that's what happens with time, Dave, I guess. English Tier, I love that name. Man. So, here you are, Dave. You're Billy, or are you Jimmy?
I think you're Billy to start.
Yeah, I think player one is always Billy. All right. Ooh, Cartwheel and Cannon Fodder Williams. Love that name.
So, yeah, this is the guys at Way Forward reimagining Double Dragon, which was already, like, at the time, this color palette is way more Double Dragon 2. If you go back and think about, like, how 80s Manhattan it was.
Sounds fine. Cool. Thank you. I'm seeing double 4 dragons, says Night Dehumidifier.
Getting in my butt. But yeah, just reimagining it as like as 80s, the reimagined world of the 80s in the 2000s.
How we remember the 80s now, not how they were in like the late 80s when the game first came out.
Yeah.
And so yeah, Double Dragon as a series began as like Technos. They were the ones who made the first one that wasn't called Double Dragon in Japan, and then came over here. Like same with their Kunio-kun series, which came to us as River City Ransom.
Yeah.
This then came to America as Double Dragon, and a few years ago, ownership of the name Double Dragon went to a company called Millions, and they got it from Technos, and so they then hired a new company like Way Forward and other less good developers to make new Double Dragon content, including this game.
This game really wants you to duck, Dave.
Damn.
I don't know why it won't go away. There we go.
I guess it won't leave till you leave the screen. Oh, man. I do like the asymmetrical like tattoo on her boob there. But yeah,
You're saying she should have another similar tattoo on the other side.
No, the asymmetrical stuff they couldn't have done on the NES days. Ooh.
But yeah, a lot of the characters were like at the time like just right out of 80s movies, so then when you see them today they're just even more exaggerated.
Easy Peasy says Jake Kaufman did the music for this.
Yes, he did.
It's nice music, man.
Went from this to 2013 DuckTales Remastered.
So Tenka says Billy's. You can tell who's Billy and who's Jimmy because Billy is blue and Jimmy is magenta with a big old J. Hey, where's player 2? We don't have a second Xbox One controller.
Yeah.
Ooh. Hey, you did a good duck dodge there. They do a different kind of duck dodge in DuckTales. Oh, you missed that money. And the Duracell battery. So yeah, also the funny thing with Double Dragon is...
Ah, shit. I know.
You could have gotten in some hot whip action.
So can you, after you kick them up like that, can you juggle them?
I don't remember.
Yeah, the music you can hear in the background is just a great reimagining of that that first stage. Really guitar shredded up.
Yeah, it's so good. So yeah, I definitely played my fair share of Double Dragon, though not the arcade game. I played the NES one only, really. Like I didn't play the arcade one until I saw it at California Extreme.
Wow. Yeah, I remember seeing the arcade one a lot, and then playing the NES one probably around the same time, but kind of discovering them both at the same time.
Night Dehumidifier asked, remember when every beat 'em up had the requisite S&M femme fatale?
Yeah.
Yeah, Japan in the 80s was really into that look. And I guess still kind of is. I mean, who isn't? Yeah, it's an amazing video game soundtrack, Randolph. Let's see. Now I have Billy Don't Be a Hero stuck in my head, says CDG Comedy. Wow, that's like 15 years older than Double Dragon, that song. But yeah, so Double Dragon... it also... Oh, I found this out recently that it got its start... Ooh, open that. Ha! That's great animation there. But yeah, that it got its... Oh, a song. Cool.
Yeah, so you get these... It is square sub, sort of. You get little modifiers.
Oh,
in the
neat.
game.
Yeah,
Didn't
so
I get
Dave,
health back
you,
for doing damage.
I guess Dave, you reviewed this game
Yeah.
back in the day, didn't you?
Yeah, back in 2012, I guess, when it released.
So yeah, you'd know this better than Brett and I think. You probably played it more than either of us.
Yeah, I gave it a 6.5 because it's good. It's okay alone, but you really have to play this game multiplayer because
Either
it's kind of
token girl.
unfair to single player.
Oh yeah, like that right there.
Yeah.
Well, there's so many
After
things you can do to like get your partner health, but when you're alone, you can't do that.
Can you do it by kissing like you do in Kirby? Nah, it's hugs. In Kirby, when it's two-player, you can hug and share your health with the other one. Like if if one guy's health is below your health, then if you hug them, you guys meet in the middle. Oh shit, a Bobo right here. A Bobo's lost a little weight. He doesn't have as much of a beer belly, I'd say.
Also, like it's so weird that this version he's got a tiny head, whereas the NES version he had a gigantic head.
Gigantic head, and he looks less freakish. Like as big and weird as he looks, like he doesn't look as monstrous as the old one.
So today is Alien Day because every day is a day of something on the internet. But yeah, today is Alien Day, and Brandolph is suggesting that we play on the shit show Alien Colonial Marines. Now, I don't have a copy of it. Dave, if you had a copy of it, I'd say we could play it, but who would ever buy it? Like, ooh, keep working on that Abobo. Ooh. And yeah, we are playing this because, in case you don't know, you have an Xbox One. This is now playable on the Xbox One, backwards compatible as of this very day.
I'm gonna go on that.
Also, did you know, guys, that we made a Prince joke on the Beavis and Butthead stream mere 14 hours before the icon's passing?
Wow. This is actually right out of the first stage where you fight a Bobo. I think the first time there's this conveyor belt, and you could kind of choose a Bobo onto the conveyor belt and just kick people off, and it's basically a free.
I also did love the original Double Dragon, just being able to like hit your teammate and even ending the game with a one-on-one fight.
Yeah.
But it was just recently I learned that the game was based on. So Dave, is it like charging up your super moves and you're not using them or something? Or?
Yeah.
So I just noticed you have that second thing. But yeah, the original Double Dragon and Kunio-kun was based on Japan's love affair with the film Streets of Fire, which was not a big deal in America. Nobody much cared in America about it, but it was a film about a guy, just a streetwise dude. No pun intended to Final Fight streetwise, but yeah, a streetwise dude whose girlfriend gets kidnapped by thugs and who dress crazy, and then he beats them up and to save his girlfriend. And so it was so big there, like, that's why I was shocked, I shouldn't have been shocked, but I was when we did karaoke in Japan, that a song from that film was easy to find on the karaoke machine because it's just such a big-ass deal in Japan. Like, he just threw that comb into his hair. It's,
There's an achievement for doing that to the final boss.
That's pretty cool.
Motherfucker!
Ooh.
So
Bobo's
what does
getting
Red
you.
Bumper do? Have you done your special move?
I guess I don't have it yet.
Oh, weird.
But the game would tell me when I get it. Like,
Yeah.
still in tutorial-ish mode.
Oh, Bobo's gonna beat you in this tutorial.
Oh, fuck!
Let's
Taking me to
see.
Suplex City.
So the cartoon is a bigger disgrace, says Pastaberg. Oh yeah, the cartoon's terrible, 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 terrible. Also, if you still have a PS3 connected, you can play a PS3 game that's a pretty that's pretty awesome. They have a PS3 on the PS3. They have the never released before in America Double Dragon fighting game. Ooh, right from here. Do you have it on the lowest difficulty, Dave?
There's only one difficulty.
Ooh.
You can only unlock harder.
Oh yeah, Nuka-Cola is plugging the Double Dragon VG Empire, saying that was quite a good one.
It was a really good one.
Well, how long ago was that now?
It was 2 years.
Wow. And yeah, this was supposed to be a reboot for the entire series, but
Or no, it was 1 year ago. It was 1 year.
this was supposed to be a reboot for Double Dragon, but it didn't really stick. Like it, I mean, Majesco doesn't even really exist anymore to publish stuff, so yeah, there we go. Cartwheel Cannon Fodder, a Williams. Seven Pains is saying they love this game, and in a bit of a brag, saying they can get through most of it without continuing. So there it is.
Yeah, I am very, very rusty.
It was last year at E3 with Tim, says Nuka-Cola. Oh yeah, good old Tim Turry. That's also, guys, listen to, it was just a few months ago, or a few weeks ago, the World of Warcraft one we also did with Tim Turry. A very good episode.
That was everything but WoW.
Oh yeah, that's right. The Warcraft episode.
Yeah, it was 1, 2, and 3 for pre-WoW game music.
And there was so much good game music, I totally forgot about it, and forgot how much I knew about WoW. Warcraft, not WoW. Don't know much about that. That guy's purple jeans are pretty great. Or they're more like leggings, really, or I don't know, I guess they're jeans. What would you say, jeans, guys?
Yeah, jeans. They have, you can see a seam on it.
Nuka-Cola is saying, pause the game and listen to the mixtapes. Have you unlocked any mixtapes?
Yeah, I only have the one.
Home run. Oh, I love the dude jumping
I
into
only
the
had
screen.
saved my game on the cloud.
Oh, yeah, that's true. Duck the dodge attacks and power up, says Seven Pains. That's their suggestion. You should try to glean more often, which means duck to dodge attack and then power up. Anyone sick of Marvel X-Men movies yet, says Easy Peasy? Well, I'm not sick of Marvel movies yet. I'm actually more excited for Civil War than anything since the Avengers. Like, just to see Spider-Man having fun with them in general. X-Men, though, when I watched that trailer for Apocalypse, I was like, this looks alright, but I'd never want to see X-Men again after this, kind of. Or, like, I just need a fully fresh reboot. Like, you guys gotta stop with the gloom and doom. Quit the song, baby.
See, I still like this one more. Can I can only do one. One.
You're better off absorbing health without each hit anyway. Night Humidifier had a funny secondary name for VG Empire, which is Tune Time with Tim Toolman Turry. Are the Battletoads in this game? Master asks. The Master of Loof asks. No, they are not. I think they're owned by Microsoft now. So I don't know. I guess Millions or Majesco or whoever owns the rights to it.
And I'm getting.
Finally, you got a special move. Yeah, there we go. That spin kick is that's straight out of Street Fighter. Dave, you gotta get your glean on, man. That's what the thing's telling you. Dodge attacks and get your glean on. The duck dodge with left trigger. That's why you're not getting all you can out of these fights. Let's see. Postbird says they think that X-Men peaked with First Class. I'd say they peaked with the first movie, or with X-Men 2. But First Class could just be the end of it. They don't need to do much more after that, do they? I think Spin Kick is actually the best special. It's boring but practical, says Sotanga. Man, you're racking up the songs.
That sounds like something I desperately need. Let's see what that does.
Let's hear some songs.
Get a huge damage boost from below 50%. Well,
you're not listening to the songs, Dave. Listen to the songs more, man.
Next time. Gadget.
So Tank is saying the duck dodge makes them think of Duck Dodgers. The 24th and a half century. You know that Kevin Smith played a Hal Jordan, the Green Lantern, on that show? Ooh, all right. You still got your whip handy. Whoa.
My whip. Let me cheese things a little here. Desperation. Huge damage this one below 50%.
Smart.